Citizenship Journey, USA. 100 Civics Test. Random questions for 2025 U.S. Citizenship Interview.
What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who was the first president? George Washington. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who vetoes bills? The President. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the capital of your state? Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who makes federal laws? Congress. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. Who is the governor of your state now? What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. In what month do we vote for president? November. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name your U.S. representative. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. During the Cold War, What was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances.